ready for football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2026 Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Boswell to kick
Mike
off
Tirico
for
and
Pittsburgh.
Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over.
So
first
out
and
come the
10
Houston Texans, and
at their
Greg, it
own
is one of the good
26-yard
quarterbacks
line.
in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
That's to the tight end, Stover. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16 yards.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
A gain of 16
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Texans first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4 down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll give this to Higgins as they run the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but Really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the goal line and in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Score Texans 7, Steelers 0.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So we are through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Still first down.
On play action, Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Schultz, the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Complete to Dalton Schultz.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's a loss of
Well, this
2
seems
yards.
pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they were able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Now Rodgers. This one complete to Hayward. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, Rodgers. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
27 yards.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. He finds Austin with the grab.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
4-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll step up and run this. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Rodgers now. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Yeah, and that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
Field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
Steelers.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll air one out for Higgins. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. make this just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans go out to a 10-3 lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Kenneth Gainwell, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one, and they'll start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
That's good for us.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs. That is
a loose football. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here comes 2nd and 4. On play action, Rodgers. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Steelers.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's Warren. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He was brought down
all the
by
qualities that
Kalen
make a
Bullock.
good safety
No
are
gain
seen
on
on
the
display
play.
on this
Leads
play.
to 2nd
Speed,
and goal
pursuit, and
at
then the
5-yard
intensity and the
line.
strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here's Rodgers. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out,
4 yards
and
on
it
the
sets
pickup.
up 3rd and
It's
goal.
now 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard. Now, for him,
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Steelers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. A low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. Throwing on second down. Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
The Texans set to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. On the return, it's Austin. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Warren. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Rodgers. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Metcalf, the motion man. On 2nd down, Warren.
Jalen Warren. It's a gain of a yard.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. They'll drop to throw. He takes off. And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers Steelers.
Touchdown, Steelers.
That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Texans 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Houston.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22 more.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here's first down. Higgins sent in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On first down, it's Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston.
Texans.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Henry To'o on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Rodgers. That's caught downfield by Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.